Well, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're listening around the world. A very warm welcome from London in the UK. Here is your latest news in electric cars and the future of transport. My name is Martin Lee, and this is your EV News Daily for Monday, the 26th of February, 2018. On the podcast today, we'll talk about Elon upping the specs for the Tesla semi-truck and a brand new supercar coming from China. Yes, another. But first, a name not mentioned too much around electric vehicles is Ford. Now, we've had a lot of positive news from Chairman Bill Ford recently, like at the Detroit Auto Show, the announcement there of spending $11 billion by 2022 with 40 electrified models. Now, of course, Tesla exceeding the Ford market cap price must have caused a few boardroom conversations of what's this electric car company doing and what are we doing about it? Well, now the next generation of Ford Focus has been spotted on a commercial photo shoot. The current Ford Focus electric has to be customised from a car designed to have an engine in the front, not to be an EV. It's not bad. It has a 35 kilowatt hour battery. It's only sold in 10 states in the USA. It has a 6.5 kilowatt onboard charger, I think, DC fast charging up to 50 kilowatts. So look, it's not exactly cutting edge, but it's a pretty solid compliance car. However, the next Ford Focus has been built for multiple powertrains in mind, a bit like the Hyundai Ioniq, from petrol to plug-in to full electric. And as the covers are off for photo shoots, that must mean that we are close to hearing what could be about I think, a hidden gem for 2018. You see, the announcement won't be at the Geneva Motor Show, but shortly after. And so the sales could begin, we're thinking, summertime, early summertime, not sure which market would come first. Still going to be built in Germany, I think, for the European market. The thing is about the Ford Focus, it's not just a car that looks like a normal car. It is a normal car for everyone deciding what their next motor's going to be. It's a bit like the e-Golf. I mean, I've had 2 Golfs now, and it's just another Golf. It just happens to be electric. And although Ford have been talking about their investment in EVs, they've not been particularly boastful, if you like, and forthcoming would be another way of saying that, about what ones are going to be electrified first and the kind of specs, the opposite of what we'll talk about in a second with Elon Musk taking to Twitter every day. But a really good, solid, say 40 kilowatt hour Ford Focus, say it can charge up to 100 kilowatts, just to reassure people. I mean, most people don't rapid charge, but just to reassure them. Say it comes in at a similar price once you've got your tax credits or rebates wherever you are around the world. A similar price, a little bit more expensive than the petrol or diesel version. It's a really compelling case because when it's outside your house or your flat or in your driveway, it just looks like you've bought a Ford Focus. There's no funky EV styling, some quirky statement that you're making by buying an EV. It's just a normal car. I think that's going to be, well, depending on if they do come out with an EV from launch, it could be a hidden gem that's going at the moment slightly under the radar. Well, talking of Tesla and semis and Elon's, the recent stories around the semi-truck have mostly been about either the burnout video that turned up on YouTube of tyre smoking and this thing just flying away without a trailer, or Daimler saying this week that the specs of the Tesla Semi as they've been announced are physically impossible. They're saying the same technology exists in Germany as California, and they've been looking at making electric trucks, and it can't be done. Well, now Elon Musk has, you guessed it, taken to Twitter. And not only does he address the price, they say that they will still hit $150,000 for the 300-mile version and $180,000 for the 500-mile version, but also the specs, which these German makers say are a dream. Let's take a look at Elon's tweet. He says, "I'm feeling optimistic about beating the semi-specs announced. Not matching. I'm optimistic about beating the semi-specs announced at the unveiling for the same price. The Tesla Semi will be something special," is what he says. Well, another electric supercar looks like it's coming from China. This time the maker LCVHI is a Shanghai-based company. A design studio is based in Italy. For the past 2 years, they've been working on this new supercar called the Veneer. to be unveiled at the Geneva Motor Show. They say it'll have 1,000 brake horsepower. They say 100 kilowatt hour battery. They reckon twin motors, 2 gears. That'll be a novelty. Most EVs 1 gear, of course. And at this stage, they have 2 photos and a press release. At Geneva, we'll see what else they have. It's a tough market to enter. As a new Chinese company selling a supercar with those kind of specs, good luck to them. They're in a tough battle. Well, as Tesla Model 3s get into the hands of more regular members of the public, more buyers who are non-Tesla employees, in other words, don't have a non-disclosure agreement signed, not to talk about them or put the videos on YouTube. And if they do, take them down very quickly. Anyway, we've even had someone in the last couple of days hack into factory mode to show that the Model 3 battery is 74 to 76 kilowatt hour. 76 kilowatt hour, but with a reduction in what's usable. However, now, not 1 but 2 dyno videos have surfaced on YouTube. One of them being Drag Times, who also showed it up against a P100D, does really well. Bags of torque, as you won't be surprised to hear, and lots of power as well. The next step, I imagine, we will see one on a drag strip if we haven't already. Big competition for the Tesla Model 3 is the Chevy Bolt, and Consumer Reports have placed the Chevrolet Bolt in their top 10 of new cars. Now, they haven't exactly finished testing the Model 3, which is why it doesn't appear in this list, rather than it not being good enough, so to speak. They say they've done thousands of miles in the Bolt, and they praise the mainstream price. They also say this: the Bolt offers consumers further proof that mainstream electric cars can deliver strong driving performance. This pure electric is built around a 60 kilowatt-hour battery pack that holds generous charge, reducing any anxiety of running out of power. That again. And getting stranded. The driver sits up high in the Bolt with a commanding view, on par with any small SUV. It's what they say. Well, thank you for listening today. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'd love to spread the word about electric cars. Do share this with one person who you think might be interested. A reminder, all of our previous podcasts on iTunes, Google Play, and now Spotify as well. You can download our Amazon Alexa skill. It's a flash briefing. Just search EV News Daily. We're on Twitter at EV News Daily. Have a great Monday. I'll catch you tomorrow.